What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Justin, the barber instructor, and we're back with another video. This is my 4th video, and this time we're going to be demonstrating how to do a mid taper cut. Alright, so it's step 1, which is your client consultation. This is the best time to get to know your client. This is the best time to ask them how they're feeling, what hairstyle they're looking for, etc. This is also the best time to prep your client and anything of that nature. Alright, it's step 2, which is comb the hair, and you want to do this to make sure the hair is not cluttered. You want to make sure the hair doesn't have any sores or lesions or anything in particular, so it won't hinder your client from getting a haircut. You just basically want to do this so your clippers can go through thoroughly. Gorillafadez family, is step 3. Right now, you're gonna want to focus on cutting the hair to the desired length. I'm using a 2 guard, and I'm just going with the grain. I like to start at the crown area because it gives me a good sense of direction or the way I want to go. Also, I'm using my gold magic clips. You guys should definitely try these out. These are some of the best clippers on the market right now. With wavers, man, you just want to take your time and go through the cut thoroughly. I always like to start with a bigger guard than a lower guard because, you don't want to just jump in the waves with a 1 guard. It might leave the wave skippy or anything. So I like to use a bigger guard first, then I jump into it with a smaller guard. Family, is step 4, and I consider this one a pro tip. You're gonna want to add your wrap lotions or your holding sprays, etc. And this is good for wavelengths or guys with fades or tapers, and it just keeps the hair firm. And when you do time for your lineup will be nice and crispy because it just keeps the hair in place. You can see I'm just brushing the hair with the grain, and I'm brushing my wrap lotion into the hair to make sure everything is nice and firm and locked in. This is step 5, and you're gonna want to focus on drying the hair. You're gonna need you a blow dryer and a do-rag or a wave cap or etc. It doesn't truly matter, but for the most part, you're gonna want to take your blow dryer and just dry the hair and dry all the areas where you put the wrap lotion at to make sure your wrap lotion is locked in. So when you go for your lineup, it'll be easier for you to line your client up so your lineups can turn out nice and crispy. Alright family, it's step 6, and we're gonna focus on doing our tapers. We're gonna do a taper on the sides, and we're gonna do a taper in the nape area. For the most part, I'm gonna do this thoroughly, so keep watching. the clips to set my tapers on each side. I don't have no guard on this one, so I'm just got my clippers all the way open. Right now, I'm not gonna set any guidelines or any of that. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. And like I said, I just got my guard all the way open, and I'm just taking the area where I know I'm gonna tape. I'm not gonna take it too high, and I'm not gonna keep it too low. I just want to keep it like right by the earlet, and I'm just doing a mid taper. Gorillafadez family, I want you guys to stay motivated. You know, in the middle of my videos, I'm always gonna drop some gems. I just want you guys to stay motivated. If you're in barber school, man, just keep going. If you're a new barber, keep going. If you are a seasoned barber and you just hit a peak where you just don't know what you want to do anymore, keep going. Like, you just don't give up. Just keep being you. Stay down till you come up. Alright family, as you can see, I added my one guard, and I'm just stretching the blend by the ear and just making that blend stretch and pop, giving it that blur look. I like to do this and detail my tapers to the T, because I like to give my tapers the same love that I would give a bald fade, you know. Family, so now we're moving on to the left side. We finished the right side, so now we're going to do the left side identical to the right side. Just take your time and don't rush it, and make sure everything is clean. Make sure your tapers are blurred. Make sure you stretch your blends, you know, and just like I said, just take your time, man. Don't rush nothing. Don't rush perfection.
Back row.
Preparation prevents poor performance, man. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You always want to be prepared when you're doing these haircuts, man. You just want to be prepared on a mental standpoint, physical standpoint, all that. And you just want to soak up as much game as possible in this industry, man, from the barbers, from the clients, etc. Anything that can help you excel in your game, keep doing it. Now we at the nape area, and which is the back of the head. And right now we're just gonna focus on blending our nape area to like a mid height. And you just wanna keep it your blend just as clean as you did on the side tapers. Gorillafadez family, it's time for step 7, which is prep your lineup. This is a pro tip. I'm gonna be using holding spray, and I'm using Gots to Be Glued, and I'm just putting some extra holding spray on there just to make sure the lime is firm, and I'm gonna use my brush to brush it on in. Alright, it's step 8, in which we're gonna line our client up and make sure he has a nice crispy lineup. When you're doing these lineups, man, you just want to start in the middle and just make your way from left to right or right to left. As I always say, it just don't truly matter. As long as that line is straight, you can start from the left, you can start from the right, you can start from the middle. But the middle part is the best part to start off at because it gives you the good sense of direction. Sidebars can be very critical, man. You just want to take your time, get your clippers, man, and just tap it. Like, don't go into them, just tap them, because you don't want to go into it too far and push your client's line back. You just want to tap it, bring it down, tap it, bring it down. But I like to make sure my sidebars and my side corners are nice and crispy, man. It just gives it a better look, and it just makes the haircut stand out. Right now we're using our barber magic pencil, And we're gonna use this to enhance our lineup and hit areas that are weak within his lineup to make him pop some more. People have so many misconceptions of these barber pencils, but for the most part, man, I just use them as concealers to conceal my lineup, to give it a more enhanced look. But for the most part, you just want to blend that barber pencil into the lineup. You don't want to line the client up again. You just want to blend it into the lineup. Family, right now we're gonna add our enhancements. I'm using Kiss Express, I'm using darkest brown, and I'm using black mixed up together with 70% alcohol. You're gonna want to add your enhancements just into the areas of the lineup where you feel like the areas are weak at or need some touching up. You don't want to spray the whole head, you just want to spray the lineup area. All right, Gorillafadez family, man, we're gonna blend our barber pencil into our lineup, which is step 11. And like I said before, you just want to basically blend your pencil into the lineup. You don't want to line the client back up. You just want to blend it into the lineup. See how it's a big misconception of how the barber pencils are used? This is how you want to use a barber pencil. If a barber don't know how to use that barber pencil, it's because he don't know how to use it. Some guys will leave that big line on the guy's head, have it all chunky and heavy. No, you don't want to do that. You just want to blend it into your lineup.
Back row.
right, now this is a pro tip. It's step 12. We're gonna reconceal the barber pencil. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get your pencil right. And you just gonna wanna touch up the areas where you just kind of missed a little bit. And you just wanna touch them up, and just to make your line pop even more. I just like to reconceal. It's just something that I like to do. You don't have to do it, but like I said, I'm not lining my client back up. I'm just enhancing his line, and I'm just using the pencil to blend the pencil into the lineup. Done with your pencil, you're gonna whip your liners back out. And I whipped out my padded cuts, my favorite liners, and you're just gonna blend it back in. You're gonna blend it in. You're gonna barely touch the pencil where you reapplied the pencil. You're gonna barely touch it.
Back row.
It is step 13, which is one of my final steps. I wanted to add it in with the reconceal, but I was like, you know what, man, I just put this one next to the last one. And detailing your work is one of my favorite steps because it just gives you a chance to go back and just touch up areas that you missed, areas that you feel like they need some tweaking or anything in particular. Detailing your work is really gonna be the climax of every haircut, man. You just want to make sure you detail everything and make sure everything is nice, sharp, and crisp, and you know. All right, guys, man, it's step 14, which is the final step, and you're gonna want to observe your work. Man, look how fresh this chop is. Man, Cuzzo don't put a little winking nut in it. Cuzzo trying to find him a gal, man. Cuzzo flirting online. I don't blame you, Cuzzo. But for the most part, man, you guys can follow me on IG. You can hit me up at Gorillafadez _ barbershop 30, or you can follow me on Facebook at Justin the Barber Instructor Brewer. I thank you guys for watching my video, and stay tuned for the next one.